Uh, we are going to study definition of the probability. Probability is defined as a measure of the likelihood or chance that a particular event will occur out of total number of possible outcomes. Okay. So tomorrow, if I want to guess that whether it will rain or it won't rain, so I have two possibilities. Okay. One of that will occur. Either it will rain or it will not rain. So out of two option, one option will happen. So I have a 50% chance of raining and 50% chance of not raining. The same way, if I throw a dice which has six sides, and if I want one particular outcome, say four, so one out of six, one by six is the probability. So it is calculated by dividing a number of favorable outcomes by total number of outcomes in the sample space. Okay. So total number of outcomes, total number of results that are possible, you have to write at the denominator, and total number of favorable outcomes which you want, you have to write the count of that favorable outcomes at the numerator, and that ratio will give you uh, probability or percentage. Mathematical definition: if S is a sample space of an experiment, the set of all possible outcomes, and A is event of subset S, then the probability of event A occurring is given by probability of A is equal to number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes in the sample space. Now, properties of probability. Okay, range. So there are some more terminology. What is the range? So we say that possibility of raining maybe 50% or 0% or 25% or 60% or 90%, like that we say. So we are defining range. When suppose if purchasing a small car in India, probability of Maruti is 50% because Maruti has a 50% market share. So if there are 10 vehicle purchased tomorrow, then possibility of five of them will be Maruti Suzuki. So market share of says Tata Motors is 25%. So uh, out of four, one vehicle, small car or four wheeler, uh, maybe of Tata Motors, or say suppose market share of Hyundai is 20%. So one by five. So like that, we decide the range. So range varies from 0 to 1. When we say 1, it is 100%. When we say 0, it is no possibility. Okay. So probability value range from 0 to 1. Okay. And that is 0 less than or equal to probability of A, which is less than or equal to probability of 1. Sorry, 0 less than or equal to probability of A, which is less than or equal to 1. Okay, probability of A is equal to 0. That means A is impossible. And probability of A is equal to 1. That is means event A is certain. Okay, tomorrow sun will rise from the east. So probability is 100%. That is probability of A is 1. So probability of sun rises from the west is almost 0. So uh, it is impossible event. Probability of A is equal to 0. Sum of probabilities, the sum of probabilities of all possible outcomes of an experiment equal to 1. Sum of all the outcomes should be 1. That's why sum of probabilities should be 1. And it is indicated by summation of I is equal to 1 to n, and probability of AI is equal to 1. Okay, sum of all outcomes should be 1. The complementary events, so 1 minus probability of event occurring that event is complementary event. Probability of event not occurring is 1 minus probability of event occurring. So probability of complementary is equal to 1 minus probability of A, where A dash is complement of A. So complementary events is probability of an event not occurring is 1 minus probability of event occurring. Okay, so probability of A dash, A dash is equal to 1 minus probability of A, where A dash is complement of A. Now, few examples are there. Rolling a dice. Okay, when you roll a pair six-sided dice, the probability of rolling a specific number, say 4, is so you want to throw a dice and you want 4 on a top. So how many sides are there for the dice? Is six sides are there. Out of which, how what is the outcome we will want is 4. That is one of the side. So six possible outcomes are there, out of which one favorable outcome we want. So one we will write at a numerator. One favorable outcome is possible, so that is we have to write at numerator, and total outcome we are writing 6 at the denominator. So 1 by 6. If you